We will evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Arun Vasa. Whenever I see Toastmaster Ajith Kumar, it brings a smile on my face. He makes our soul blossom. He is not only handsome, but has developed charming features by engaging his brain with lovely thoughts. He is the winner of all possible awards this year. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Ajith Kumar to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Arun Vasa.
Thank you, Ajith. Now you can see my brain as well. For Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, and Toastmaster Arun Vasa, good evening to all of you. Well, this project was to highlight the importance of building that ability to strike a conversation and how to become ease with strangers. And of course, it has got lots of benefits, and you have indicated those benefits during the speech here and there. And this presentation has two parts. One is bringing out the importance of having this conversation with an ability to bring out the conversation with strangers. And also the second part is having a role play to see a demonstrate as to how to do it. And then the final part is the question and answers. Just let me look at how you presented in your speech project today evening. You started with in a very conversational style with the audience. And of course, it's a very natural style of Arun Vasa that you come up with that ease and do not have any stress on you, and you completely loosen up yourself and do not lose that opportunity to strike that connection between the audience. That's what you do all the time. And in that process, you highlighted as to why people are elected to strike a conversation in a public place and with a stranger. And you touched upon some of the root causes about the ego, the feeling that how we would be, the eyes which we make around us, and that artificial thing which you find yourself as a hindrance between opening up that conversation. And you have, as given in the manual, you have told the audience as to how to initiate a conversation through small talk, then to the facts, and then to the opinion, and along strike a very long relationship. Your role play, you started with Parthiban, and that role play looked very natural, as if two friends were talking, not like strangers. No, but the conversation was very natural. Quite honestly, like you started with like you're sitting in a place where it is not very foreign to you. You are a new employee, and you're trying to see like you introduced yourself as an opening dialogue with him. And of course, he responded very well. He kept on responding very well to the extent that he started opening up the future business strategy of the company. So that is the kind of how quickly you open up. In real life scenario, it doesn't happen that way, because when you had a question from Mr. Vijay, Toastmaster Vijay, you couldn't very well answer it, because sometimes you may find some tough nuts out there to crack, So this kind of situation do really happen. You could have explained that answer a bit more convincingly when the Toastmaster Vijay asked that question. We did not get the answer. The other improvement, of course, it was a very good, well-presented thing, and we took home a lot of message. Another thing is that even though it is a presentation, you have to bring out this project like a presentation. So eye contact, as always you miss out, was somewhat missing, because during the conversation you were looking like this. Even while introducing to your stranger, you were looking somewhere and introducing. So please keep your eyes to the audience so that you don't lose that connection in your presentation. The presentation is very important that you keep looking at it. Otherwise, it was a very well delivered presentation, and we took home that message that do not lose the opportunity. Loosen up yourself and strike that conversation.
Wow.